Don't you realize? The next time you see Sky, it'll be over another town. The next time you take a test, it'll be in some other school. Our parents, they want the best of stuff for us. But right now they gotta do what's right for them. Cause it's their time. Their time. Up there. Down here, it's our time. It's our time down here. That's all over the second we ride up Troy's bucket.
Yo ho ho, you know what time it is. It's time to ease those sheets. It's time to tack on in. Welcome to the official Shoestring Sailing Association podcast in Virtual Harbor, where we welcome some newcomers and celebrate some members. I'm broadcasting to you live here from the SSA Yacht Club and Lounge. Full access granted to full members, so get on in here. And as always, we'll shine a spotlight on an up and coming YouTube channel. We don't have any advice from an old salt this time, so we're going to fill that in with a new food product that might be a game changer out there on the boats. So stay tuned for that, because I'm hungry. And of course, we will crown a salty dog. It will not be the episode without the salty dog. Big shout out to the Hippie Chicks Productions team for putting this all together for us. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you. Also, this episode is brought to you in part by the churchofdarkenergy.com. For interesting cosmic commentary on out of this world topics, check out the churchofdarkenergy.com. We appreciate their sponsorship. It's not a religion. It's more like a metaphysical reality. So check that out. Do a little reading while you're sailing your boat to Bermuda, right? All right, now onward to the member showcase members. We got a big long list this time, but we're gonna get through it. Chili Chapman, and as always, one of our own, Jamie Russell. You guys come on down here, take a bow. Jamie Russell was recently crowned the SSA Chili Champ at the first annual Chili Cook-Off. We posted some pictures about that. Thank you to Mark Wallace for always being a good MC for us, coming in and judging. I know it wasn't easy. I'd also like to shine the spotlight on Anthony Whitehouse. Anthony posted a poll about some of the ads that our group's been getting hit with. So I have made the group a private group. Everybody's welcome to post. As always, we want you to post. Share with us your adventures and what you're doing. But these, mourning the death of some undead celebrity, and we were really getting inundated with those. So I went private for us to protect us from that. We shouldn't be having any more problems. Thank you, Anthony Whitehouse, for your concern. Someone asked who would be the executioner. That would be me. I'll pull that lever on all those spammers. Just send them to spam jail, right? And also, Anthony, thank you for your lithium fire article. As winter is approaching, it also brings to mind CO2 concerns. Don't let or carbon monoxide rather, or CO2. Don't let any of those bad gases build up in your boat because you're using an outdoor heating method or unconventional heating method. It's worth the stretch to invest in proper heating apparatuses. So thanks for that concern, and everybody be safe this winter as you winterize your boats, as you hang out in your boats. Be careful out there. Keep it well ventilated and make sure you're not overloading any breakers or circuits. Carol Barber, get on down here. She's getting ready to make her way to Homosassa. I'm going to check that out in January. Stay tuned for that exciting adventure. Sailor Scott, get on down here and get up there. Thank you for your great video. We loved it. Who else shares great videos is Roy Schreier. Roy is a gem in this organization. He's the embodiment of what Shoestring Sailing is all about. Check out his videos. He's come up with some really great boat plans and interesting solutions to get out there on the water in all sorts of ways. So check out Roy Schreier and his YouTube channel. Put it up there. Check him out. It's awesome. Some people of note have joined us at the docks of Paris Landing. Jimbo and Jennifer. Mark Wallace brought those people in, and they're just a treat to have. We love having you guys. Keep coming back. And also a big shout out to Trevor, Nikki, Cassie, and Gracie, and Butters. They're little Poochie. They're new neighbors as well. They're new members to the SSA. We welcome them warmly and send Trevor get well soon wishes. Tim Corsack is also a new neighbor on the docks. We're glad to have him aboard. Get on up there. Let everybody get a good look at you. Wes Cromer, come on up here. Wes is always posting. We appreciate your posts, Wes. Keep it up. Eric O'Neill, we wish you could be here for this podcast. The podcast is always so much better with Eric on board. So hopefully we'll get him in next time. We just had to get something out there for you guys. With the group going private, wanted to provide an explanation, and it's been a minute since we've done this. Pete Shaw and Richard Hall. You boys get on up here. Richard Hall's doing good things over there at Kentucky Lake Youth Sailing. Check him out. If you're in that area or you want to get into sailing, going down, they got a lot of fun little boats right there on the beach. They will turn you on. So I appreciate Richard and his enthusiasm and passion for the sport. Who also has passion, Ron Harper. Get on up here, bud. Ron did compete in the chili contest. His chili was incredible. But I tell you, it was some hot competition. Ron, always glad to have you on the docks, doing your shrimp broils, playing his guitar, sailing his butt off. Always glad to see you and your brother down there. And Celeste Branton and her lovely husband, Chris Fisher. We know her as Inga on the docks. She's all decorated up for Christmas, surviving the big blows, tying everything up, tying everything down, but keeping it brightly lit and festive. Right, Inga? We love you, baby. Oh, Joseph Fogborn. Oh, the sailing storm chaser, Joseph Fogborn. Big shout out to him. Get up there, check him out, check out his videos, check out his blog. Damn fine writer. He's down there in the Destin area about to get hit by another straight line. But it's nothing new to him. Call him Hurricane Joe. Call him Midnight Joe. Call him the... Well, never mind. But call him Joe. Stay in there, hang in there, Joe. Who also should be hanging in there, Jason L. Ellison. I hope you're still doing good down there in the Fairhope area. Love seeing your post. Love seeing you move around and all the exciting stuff with the races and the places and all that. So Jason Ellison, thanks for being aboard. Thanks for always supporting the group. Chaz Seymour, he's running tests. Keep us up to date on how those tests are going. You know, we need the data. If we're going to get up and out of here, we got to have that data. So keep those tests pumping. Chaz Seymour. And Paul Stearn, he's been up here before. Paul, you know the way. Come on up here. Take a bow. Paul, always glad to see you posting. Thank you for your post. And Susan M. Lizentrent. And her awesome husband Kurt, he competed in the hot dog heat regatta and he got himself a fork. Congratulations, Kurt. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you next year. He was in his big tartan tin. It was amazing. Glad to have him and his crew out there always. Can't wait to get back out there again. Ian Lithgow. Or is it Ian? After this last hurricane, I'm not sure which to call it, but Ian, whichever the case may be, we're so glad to have you in the Shoestring Sailing Association. Thanks for coming aboard. Leon Kahn, thank you. Get on up here. We appreciate you, Leon. Christine Couch, you've been up here before. Get those people out of the way. Get on up here and take a bow. Thank you, Christine, for all your postings. Derek Brown, check him out. Another Shoestring member with a YouTube channel that's worthy of note. Searching for coconuts. I'm pretty sure he's found some by now, but you'll only know that if you check out his channel. So thank you, Derek. Ramblin' Rabble. Big shout out to him. I think he's down in Belize right now. We hope to get a Zoom segment for the advice from an old salt from him. He has a wealth of knowledge and experience and a real get to it, let's get to it attitude, and we love to see that out there. Rabble, he's out there rambling. I don't know how you do it, bud, but keep it up. I can't wait to see you one day. And Bear Dyken with his ship Starfinder. Bear Dyken with his ship Starfinder. I love the name of that boat. Keep it up. Keep us posted on what's going on with Starfinder. Bill Dickerson. He's selling his 9.9. Thanks, Bill, for that posting. I can tell you from experience, 9.9s are the greatest motors ever made. They can take you to the moon and back. So thanks for that posting. As always, Adrian Asbell, get on up here. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your support. Hope to see you next season at the Hot Dog Heat. I know we will, along with Bob Denman. Bob, are you still down there living in a tent and cooking up traditional recipes? Bob Denman, one of our illustrious inaugural members, been with us since the beginning. We miss you, Bob. We can't wait to see you again. Thanks for coming in. Annette O'Neill, I didn't mention you with your husband Eric O'Neill because I wanted to keep y'all separate. Annette is her own fixture in this organization, and we're glad to have her in it. So get on up here. Look at, isn't she beautiful? But hands off, because she is a spoken for woman. Who else is spoken for? George Dry. Get on up here, bud. Glad to have you out there. Glad to have you part of the organization as always. Coming in, always lending a hand, always providing great commentary, interesting foresight, and wisdom. Thank you. Joseph O'Brien also has a great deal of wisdom. Big winner up in Kentucky Lake, big time newcomer, shaking up the sailing world. Cinderella story, you know. Glad to have him a part of the Shoestring Sailing Association. Glad to see his willingness to conglomerate with us. Two organizations come together. It's always a fun time. So looking forward to our Kentucky Lake Bridge to Dam cruising race this next season. Joseph, thank you. Michael Moore, thank you for coming on in. Thank you for your postings. Always love seeing you out there, Michael. Thank you. And last but not least, Steve Adcock. Get on up here. I'm so glad to be getting to this picture. It's the last one we have to cut in. So thank you, Steve, for your postings. And thank all of you guys. The welcoming program in Facebook is not functioning properly. So it doesn't function like it used to, and it's really hard to do those welcome posts just on a click. So, and then if you click it and it doesn't work, the next time you click it, there's no way to add the new members. It doesn't keep track anymore like it used to. You add them then, or you don't add them at all, and it just is very cumbersome. Hopefully they'll get that ironed out. But we appreciate your patronage. We appreciate you being part of the group. Thank you so much for coming in. Onward to the YouTube channel for this episode is a very good one. Galloping Bolex. Okay, Galloping Bolex. I'll put it up there. Bolex is a film camera manufacturer, I'm pretty sure, I believe, and they do a lot of filming with their, I guess, their Bolex home film camera from the 40s or 50s or 60s, somewhere in there. So Galloping Bolex on their boat Critter 8, like the number 8. I don't know if that's meant to be like an infinity or if it is indeed their 8th critter. Which, okay, that's probably a good story behind that. Alright, normally this is where we would have some advice from an old salt, but we don't have advice from an old salt because no one would give me an interview. And too camera shy. They're not ready. They're just not ready yet. So I'm going to do this other thing, right? Where I'm going to eat some food. You got that? Is this... Hereford. It's a Hereford product. Our friends at Hereford have made Rippin' Ready meatballs. Made with beef and chicken and spaghetti sauce and other things. Fully cooked, ready to eat. So, I mean, if this is any good, expires 2024. I don't know what magical space age technology they're using to do this, but we're gonna give them a try. Just rip, just hanging out at Mark Wallace going to a Titans game instead of going in there with I need a fork. Oh boy. Instead of going to the Titans game, instead of a bag of chips, you show up with a bag of meatballs. Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh boy, these things are pungent. Okay. I wish I had something to drink. That's not bad. I like the meatballs in SpaghettiOs. Like SpaghettiOs out of a can. So that's great. Rippin' Ready. Hereford meatballs, not bad. You heard it here first. Could be a big game changer on the boat. They don't need to be refrigerated. They don't need anything. So Hereford's been the unofficial sponsor of Shoestring Sailors for, since like 1946. So tasty. All right, and now, finally, moment you've all been waiting for. We've got a good one, the crowning of the salty dog. It's Butters. Come on down here, Butters. There he is. He's a multicolored corgi. He's on the docks. He's a good boy. He's getting it done. He's going on boat rides. He's barking at turtles. Glad to have him. Thank you, Trevor, Nikki, Cassie, and Gracie for bringing Butters aboard. And that is it, guys. That's it. We did it again. Happy holidays from the Shoestring Sailing Association. Buckle down for a cold winter if you're in the cold, and if you're not, I'm jealous of you. Enjoy your warm, toasty winter. But for most of us, be safe winterizing those boats. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you soon.